What's up guys, Tevin here, back again with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. In the last video, we managed to escape from the exploding shimmering island aboard the Invincible, our new airship. And before we continue on with the main story, we're going to take a little break and work on getting some of the side quests taken care of to better prepare for the upcoming challenges. So today's particular video is going to cover the first in a three-part video covering all the Chocobo side quests available in the game. Starting with the Chocographs, and Chocographs are basically treasure maps that you unearth when you play the Chocobo Hot and Cold minigame. In total, there are 24 graphs in all, and I'm going to show you each map's location and treasure contents. So throughout the video, I'm going to dig up all of the available graphs I can get until I get told that we can't dig anymore for a while, and then grab all the chests I have on hand. So this game has 3 areas that we're able to dig up graphs in, starting with the forest, and after that we unlock the rest as we power up Choco. So right now I kind of showed it the first time we were unlocking it, but this is how you play Chocobo Hot and Cold. It's basically just, you know, a hide and seek type of game where you search around the whole area to try to find where treasure is buried deep underneath, and when you basically find him when he's saying "Kawik" very lightly like that, that lets you know when you're getting closer, and you just want to keep digging until you find some. And it's always random of what you can get when you dig up these things, so it's just mostly trial and error. And no matter what you get, Chocograph wise, it will be just random. The first one though will always be the same, but after that they'll all particularly be random. What's this Stonewood Patterns? Can I see Kupo? There's a picture of some location on the stone, Kupo. This place must have a ton of treasures. Why don't you go out to the forest and look for this place, Kupo? It's free of charge, of course. Go outside and press X while riding on Choco to choose the stone you want to find, Kupo. You can dig with Y. I got an idea. Let's call this stone Chocograph for now. Chocograph? I think Choco's been searching for something all of his life. There must be tons of treasures, Kupo. You might find some cards, so you should leave some room in your card inventory, Kupo. Okay, so with that, we can take a look at the Chocographs here. So first one is always going to be Stream Side, and the only ability we need in order to grab this one is the field one, which you automatically get by default. So let's go ahead and hop on Choco. You can learn how to navigate through Choco, but it's going to be the same as we do in Hot and Cold. So all we have to do is we have to leave, and then we'll automatically get on top of him. So Chocograph 1's Stream Side is located on the Mist Continent near this area right here, and we found a treasure chest. And the reward is 2 elixirs, 3 high potions, 4 ethers, 2 Gemini's boots. Can't speak. Alright, so now what I do from here on is just keep playing Hot and Cold again until I get all the Chocographs I can in this area, get special bonus points, and of course these points will let you build up total points so you can actually redeem them for prizes over with Meanie. And right now I have 2 more. Well, I have 2 in my availability, so this one is for Cold Field. Same thing. The only requirement is you need to have a field ability, which we do. So we can go ahead and select that as our next treasure field that we will go off to. But like I said before in the very beginning, I'm going to keep doing these until I find all the ones I have available to find in this area. And this one is located on the Lost Continent for Chocograph number 6, Cold Field. Oh, and just so you guys know, I will be leaving a link in the description below to the website that I was using to help me with the guides for this video and whatnot. So in case you guys get lost and the video doesn't quite help you, that will be able to explain it in a bit more detail than what I can. Anyway, found a treasure chest. We get 5 echo screens, 7 high potions, 3 tents, and 1 theater ship card. And of course, like Meanie said, you want to make sure you have room for your card stacks, but it's not impossible. What's this Chocobo piece? Can I see, Kupo? It's a fragment of a Chocograph, Kupo. There's something carved on the back. It's faded, Kupo. Now put in the key under your item menu. Take a look, Kupo. I think you're supposed to collect the pieces until you complete 1 Chocograph, Kupo. So yes, this one is going to be a very special Chocograph that will help us get to the 3rd area where we can dig up the Chocographs, which will have the last 3 or 4. think it's the last 3 Chocographs that we need in order to complete it. Also, it'll be leading up to another video we have going later on. So, Chocograph piece is from Sit the First, and it says that onto it. And I'll read that later on in later videos. So the next one we'll go off to is the Uncultivated Land, and we just need to have the field ability to reach this one. Alright, so Chocograph 3, Uncultivated Land, located on the Mist Continent. We want to head over towards this area about right here, and this is where we're going to find the treasure chest for this area. And we get 10 antidotes, 1 jade armlet, 3 wing edge, and 1 cargo ship card. Next one is the Between Mountains treasure chest, and we only need the field ability to get this one. So let's go ahead and look near the mountains facing the ocean on the southwest side of the Mist Continent. So near here, between the mountains located on the Mist Continent, about right here on the map, it's going to be somewhere in between these 2 mountains over here, and we find a treasure chest. And we found 5 potions, 5 high potions, 2 tents, and 2 cotton robes. Okay, so we did get another one for Bird's Eye Lagoon, but there is one ability we need in order to get that, so we'll have to leave that one alone for now and go to the Abandoned Beach one over here, since we're able to actually do this one. So we'll go ahead and make that one our target, and let's head for the Abandoned Beach. And that's going to be located on the outer continent, around this section over here, I believe. So, yep, about right here. Alright, so this treasure chest contains 9 Phoenix Pinions, 5 Phoenix Downs, 12 Paradots, and 1 Diamond Gloves. Choco says he can't find any more Chocographs here for now. And since we can't find any more, we'll go ahead and take a look at the Chocographs we have available to us. So we need to go ahead and find these chests that we have available to us so we can start upgrading Chocos, so we can go ahead and find more locations to unearth some more Chocographs. Alright, so Chocograph number 4 is called the Healing Shore, located on the Mist Continent, and it should be about around right here on the map. And we find a treasure chest. However, we do not get a bunch of rewards for this one. Instead, a strange smoke comes out and we're getting sleepy. So, as we're treasure hunting, we will come across treasure chests that actually do this, and these ones are going to be very important for Choco because this will grant him new abilities that will help us find more items. So this is Chocobo's Dream World. Those who come here seek companions and a home. Choco, you seek a quiet life with other Chocobos. Am I right? Queek! Wanderer, we await your return. Choco, you now have the ability to cross rivers. You can only get to the lagoon through a beach. The road is long, but you have taken the first step. Okay, so now Choco is now light blue and we can run across the water, but only in the lagoon parts. Anywhere where it's deep blue, that's going to be the ocean. But anyway, let's go ahead and start looking for the next Chocographs now that we have access to do the lagoon ones over here, starting with the Fairway Lagoon. I heard there's a long stretch of reef. That might be it, Kupo. Alright, so Chocograph number 8, Faraway Lagoon, located on the Forgotten Continent. Right around... Well, first we want to walk around over this area towards the map, and we want to move closer towards this outer area where the I want to call it an archipelago of small islands are over here. And of course we want to navigate through the shallow parts of the water where we can't cross. So just feel our way around until we find an area where we can actually cross around. So around here, in this area. And we found the treasure chest. Sorry if I'm just skipping around, but it was hard for me to find this one. So this one gives us 37 potions, 6 magic tags, 1 shield armor, and 1 Gaia gear. Alright, so Bird's Eye Lagoon is the next treasure chest we're going to look for the Chocographs. And it's going to be over on the Mist Continent. And we want to come around this island over here to that one that looks kind of shaped like a bone from a certain angle. So here it is, treasure chest found, and the rewards for this one are 8 potions, 4 phoenix downs, 3 ethers, and 1 magician's robe. Alright, so next one is the small beach. It's a beach on a small island, a great place for a vacation, Kupo. Alright, so small beach is located on the Mist Continent, and we want to come out towards this island over here at this point on the map, and go ahead and dig right here, and we find a treasure chest. And we get 4 remedies, 2 elixirs, 8 rising suns, and 1 oak staff. Alright, so what's our next chocograph? We actually have all 9 that we have, so that means we need to start heading towards that lagoon they mentioned. So if we actually come over to this island over here at this part of the map, we want to run around this edge over here, and that dark spot is going to be very important later on when we have Choco a little bit more stacked up on abilities, but just so you know, that's going to be important for later on. Anyway, as we're going, follow along this pathway over here, and we're going to try to loop around because we want to reach the very bottom of this island that's over here to reach the next location where we can play Chocobo Hot and Cold. So let's see, it's going to be around this way over here, so we can circle around, I believe. And I got a little mixed up over here. Not this way, I want to go over here. And it should be on this other side. Yep, here it is, right over here. I'm going to come inside this opening over here and enter with A. And we are now in Chocobo's Lagoon. Who is that Chocobo? Kupo? Where's Choco? I'm not sure what happened, but he is definitely Choco. You're right, Kupo, but why? Oh! Legend was true, Kupo. I'll tell you a secret. I'm looking for a paradise on Earth. Only chosen Chocobos can evolve and lead their masters to that paradise, Kupo. Let's evolve Choco so that we can go to paradise, Kupo. What are you doing here, Mini? I did some research and wound up here, Kupo. There's holy light somewhere to the forest here. I know we can find Chocographs here, Kupo. Let's dig around some more, Kupo. It's tougher to dig in the bottom of the lagoon than it is in the forest. We can only dig in the shallow parts. Choco doesn't like to go deep into water. So the area's limited, Kupo. Okay, I'll make it half time, half price. Alright, so it's going to work similar to how the forest is, however, the time limit is severely shortened, but that makes sense considering we only have the reef ability, so we're only able to actually access half of the playing field in this one. So it's only 30 gil per game, so of course it's the half price for 60. So let's go ahead and play, and as always, I'm going to go ahead and find all the Chocographs I can in this one after I show you at least how the area is compared to the forest. So as you can see, it cuts us off right over here, but concept is still exactly the same as it is in everything else. We just want to keep poking around until we're able to find the heavy spots, or the deep spots, where the treasure is buried. and just button mash until we are able to get our treasure and then move on with our quest to find paradise and hopefully upgrade Choco even further. So after playing for a while, I got Chocograph number 7, the Forgotten Lagoon, located on the Forgotten Continent. And we are going to come over towards an opening on the beach so we can walk around the outer edge. And we want to make our way over to that location that the treasure map shows us. So we're going to try to walk along this way over here. There we go, and just make our way towards the Forgotten Continent. And we want to be on the lookout for a spot similar to that shape. And that should be somewhere along this edge over here. So we found the treasure chest. We get 8 graceful greens, 5 ethers, 7 high potions, and 1 dragon's claw, which is actually a weapon I've been missing for Armand to have him learn a new ability. Alright, so next one we're going to go to is, I guess we'll do the Abandoned Lagoon next. Alright, so Abandoned Lagoon is located on the outer continent. Just want to make our way around this part of the map. And I think just a little more over here to the left. Just want to line it up, and it's going to be right over here. Found a treasure chest. And we get 6 softs, 4 ethers, 1 feather boots, and 1 Enkai armlet. Alright, so next one is going to be the Dawn Lagoon. It's near a city where the night never ends, so this is obviously going to be near Trino. So Dawn Lagoon one's located on the Mist Continent. Going to go out along the beach over here. We're going to come over towards this lone island over here and dig over around this spot to find the treasure chest, which contains ooh, not a treasure, but a strange smoke. It's time to get sleepy. Wanderer, we await your return. Choco, you now have the ability to climb mountains. You are heading towards your homeland. Hurry home. Alright, so Choco's now a red coloring, more like a hot rod Chocobo now. Anyway, now that we got this ability, let's go ahead and go for Dust Plains now that we have access to actually do that one. Alright, so Dust Plain located on the Forgotten Continent. We want to, let's see, it's going to be around this area over here on the map. And we're going to use the mountain ability so we can actually climb up to a higher location to reach it. So if I remember correctly, it should be around this section over here. After looking for a little bit. Maybe in between these two. Found the treasure chest. We get 12 Phoenix Downs, 14 ore, 1 Kaiser Knuckles, and an Iron Man card. Anyway, we now have all the Chocographs, so let's head back towards the forest. You're flaming red now, Kupo! And now with that, we are able to access the higher locations over in the forest, Chocobo Hot and Cold, which you can sometimes find items up here, but most of the times when I was playing, I never did. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that you're gonna have to get those. What's this dead pepper? Can I see, Kupo? This is super spicy pepper, Kupo. It was precious seasoning long ago. The mist wiped out plant that grows these peppers, though. You should keep it, Kupo. It might come in handy. Indeed it will. Choco says he can't find any more Chocographs here for now. Kupo, why don't you go to Chocobo's Lagoon or use Chocograph and do some treasure hunting? Alright, we'll head back to Lagoon then and play Chocobo Hot and Cold over here. But he says he can't find any more Chocographs over here, so I guess all that's left to do is go ahead and look at our Chocobo maps and just keep on hunting some more chests until we level up again to learn a new ability for Choco. Alright, so back on the Mist Continent for the Forbidden Forest, we're going to go ahead and climb up this huge mountain range over here. And it is going to be inside this area, completely surrounded by mountains. On the inside is going to be a small isolated forest. So around close to where the village of Dolly is, right over here. Let's go ahead and dig towards the center area, and we found the treasure chest. And we get 7 ethers, 2 elixirs, 10 wing edge, and 1 high made staff. So you are able to do the Chocobo Side Quest mission as soon as you get access to it back in Disc 1. I just feel like it's more beneficial to do it around Disc 3 or Disc 4 when you have a bit more freedom, so you can just do everything all at once. Anyway, Chocograph number 14, Green Plains, located on the Mist Continent, close by to where we got the last one. It's just going to be a little tricky to find the exact spot. So let's see. Let's line it up about right over here? No. Playing games with me. Where are you? There we go. Alright, found a treasure chest. And a strange smoke appears yet again. Time to get sleepy again. Wanderer, we await your return. Choco, you now have the ability to cross oceans. You are getting close to your homeland. So just one more ability until Coco is fully realized. But now with now with Choco now able to cross oceans, we are now able to get a bunch more treasure chests available to us. But first, let's go ahead and continue with the ones that we do have right now. So next one we'll do is the Forgotten Plains, which is a long peninsula, sort of points to the location of the treasures, Kupo. Alright, so back on the Forgotten Continent, we want to go ahead and search around this area over here, on top of here. No, not on top of here. Gonna be right about around here. I want to turn the map around just so it better matches up. It's gonna be here. Alright, and we found the treasure chest. And we get 17 ores, 5 ethers, 14 opals, and 1 demon's mail. Alright, next one's going to be the Cold Lagoon, which we now have access to since we have the sea ability for Choco. So what a complicated cove. The water looks very cold, Kupo. So, back on the Lost Continent, I'm going to go ahead and find an opening on the beach so we can run across the ocean. Since we have the ocean ability, there is no cave that is no water sequence that Coco can't go through. So we actually want to come all the way around to the left-hand side of the island towards this opening over here in the water, and this is where we're going to find the treasure chest. And we get 11 paradots, 9 opals, 15 sapphires, and 19 topaz. So this one's a very jewel-filled treasure over here. So anyway, let's head back to Chocobo's Lagoon, now that we have the ability to go through the whole area. You look kind of dirty, Kupo. Kui. Did I hurt your feelings? I'm sorry, Kupo. Well, it doesn't matter what color you are, Kupo. You're still my Choco. Alright, so do you have all the Chocograph pieces? They make up one Chocograph now, Kupo. Take a look at what it says on the back. Go treasure hunting, Kupo. Choco says he already dug up all the Chocographs here. Kupo, maybe you can go to some other locations by using Dead Pepper. Alright, so let's go ahead and leave the lagoon, and let's go ahead and find the remaining chests that we have available to us at this moment, starting with Sea at Dusk. So, Forgotten Continent for Chocograph number 17, Sea at Dusk. We want to come all the way out over here. Thankfully, it's a lot more easier to navigate through the whole thing now that we have more than just the reef ability. So we're just gonna run along all the way towards the opposite side of the continent, of the world, sorry. And it should be around this area over here that kind of has the opening shape. And I want to try to get as close as we can to it. So this is definitely the location. Now it's just finding the spot since it's in a broad open area. There we go. Found the treasure chest. Alright, we get 15 Phoenix Pinions, 1 white robe, 1 diamond, and 1 Masamune card. Let's go into the ocean. Look carefully, there's a small reef, Kupo. This one is really bad because it's so broad and there's barely any hint at all to do that. This one took a bit for me to find. But what we're going to want to do is come all the way back to the Forgotten Continent. And as you can see, this one's highlighted. So this one's going to be very special for us to find, because what we're going to need, or what we're going to get for finding this one, is going to be very special for Dagger in particular. So about around right here in this area on the map, I'm going to go ahead and just keep hitting Y till you find it. And we get the treasure chest. And we get 27 ores, 1 light robe, and 1 whale whisker. The whale whisker is actually Dagger's ultimate weapon in the game. So with this one, she is now fully maximized. So with this, we also get the Alexander card. But yeah, there's that. That was the main one I wanted to get. So now we have access to Dagger's ultimate weapon. So let's go ahead and select our next objective, which is going to be the Mist Ocean. And we have another one for the Outer Island too, and then 3 more along with it. But let's go ahead and just focus on the Mist Ocean for right now, since we can't actually get this one. Alright, so Mist Ocean is located on the Mist Continent, and it is going to be around this area over here on the map, in between these 2 islands, somewhere further back over here. A little more, a little more, a little more, more. There we go. The only downside with doing these on this 4 is the fog, so it is kind of hard to see. But with this one, we do get another strange smoke up here, which means Choco is going to get very, very sleepy. I really love the background designs in this game. Like, even though they're just like static images, just the way they look overall is still amazing, even though how old this game is. Wanderer, we await your return. Choco, you now have the ability to fly the boundless sky. You can take off and land in any forest. You now have all the abilities necessary to reach your homeland. Alright, so that's cool. So now we are able to reach this paradise they've been talking about this whole time. But that is going to be in a much later video because we still got a bunch of other things to do before we're quite ready to go there, you know? Anyway, now that we're back here, let's go ahead and open up the Chocograph menu. And now we are able to do the Outer Island 2-1 over here. So let's go ahead and select this one, and then there's still 3 more for us to get. So for right now, let's go ahead and start with this one then. I think there's a desert nearby, Kupo. So let's go ahead over to the outer continent and take off from any forest. And we want to go ahead and fly over towards this area right over here. Choco acts like the airship does when you're trying to fly. And whenever we're over the overhead of forest, you can just land. And this treasure chest is actually going to be somewhere in the forest, the area where we actually landed. I just need to come back further in. Well, not that far in, just a little bit. There we go. And we found a treasure chest. And we get 11 sapphires, 1 circlet, 1 pumice piece, and 1 Hildegard 3 card. Alright, so with that, we've actually found all the chests that we were able to over in the two lagoons that we had access to. The 2 chocobo areas we had access to. So with that, let's actually make our way towards Chocobo's Lagoon back over here. Your color changed again, Kupo. Congratulations. I have good news too. I figured out some things about Dead Pepper, Kupo. You may already know, but if you give Choco Dead Pepper, it boosts his abilities for a limited time. Legends say we can get to paradise using that ability. This island is not on the map, but I know you can find it, Kupo. Good luck. Alright, so Choco pieces, there, danger in sky. If you dare to face it, use this wreck to find your way. Sit the first. Second Chocograph piece, those who not fear death, find one, the islands, and salvage. See what lies there. Courageous one, head south on the outer to reach Quintus Peninsula. See what lies there. Noble one, head north the Mist Continent. Reach the Alexander Plains. See what lies there. Dreamer, head to the ocean in the center. All continents. See what awaits you there. Cautious one, head to the east of Always Canyon on the Forgotten Continent. See what lies there. Alright, so that's all 6 Chocograph pieces. And they all have their own separate locations, which gives you a hint of how to get to the next area. And it's going to be 6 separate spots on the map that you actually can go to find. So I will put that on the screen at some point during this section. And basically what we're going to want to do is just go around to these specific points on the map to try to find where we'll see that dark circle. I can't say circle, gosh. Where we'll see the dark circle on the ground again, like we saw closer towards the beginning of this video that I said was going to be important later on. So it was going to be somewhere around here where we saw it the first time, and of course these locations always change, so just because we saw it there the first time doesn't mean it'll be there again. So here goes the map with all 5 points, where we can possibly find the location of that dark circle that's constantly moving around in order for us to get to the next and final Chocobo area. And of course, I'm going to leave a link for the description so you guys can actually find out where these are as well. So let's go ahead and keep looking and head towards the next point location, which is somewhere around here, I believe. Oh, okay, good. End up being the one in the middle of the ocean. So all we have to do is just land or be somewhere above the top part, press X, and go ahead and feed him one of our dead peppers. And we launch up into the sky. And we get access to Chocobo's Air Garden. So this spot's going to be very important for a later video, let me tell you that. Did you notice, Kupo? This island is floating on clouds. The location of island might change when you go back down, so check its location on the map by pressing minus. Ground is pretty firm. What strange place, Kupo? You're the strange one, Meanie. Alright, so of course we can play Chocobo Hot and Cold here, so we can find the last 3 Chocograph pieces. Choco said he already dug up all the Chocographs here. I think you're ready to go to the unmapped Chocobo's paradise. Choco wants to go too, Kupo. Try using the dead pepper. That's what I think. And we will, but first I want to find all of the treasures because I've already started and we only have 3 more left, so let's go ahead and go back down and search for the last 3 remaining pieces. Alright, so let's go to Outer Island 1, Kupo. It isn't a very big island. Alright, so located on the outer continent, we're going to fly over towards this island over here on the map to the top upper right part. And it's going to be somewhere in here. There we go. And we found the treasure chest. And we get 21 amethysts, 16 garnets, 1 Genji armor, and 1 Ragnarok. This is going to be Steiner's second ultimate weapon in the game, so that's going to be as good as we can do since I'm not able to get his main one. Also, if you're playing this game on the PS4, when we got the Genji armor, that is going to start unlocking you some trophies because there's a string of trophies that revolve around the Genji parts. But anyway, next Chocograph, number 23, is Fairy Island, and it's also going to be located on the outer continent. Go ahead and fly over towards this location over here on this section of the map. And along this part over here on the island, we'll go ahead and find the treasure chest. And we get 33 potions, 15 ointments, 1 holy emitter, and 1 dark matter card. And of course, make sure you have room for cards, but if you don't, we will be able to get some of them back later on. Anyway, last one we have to do is the Forgotten Island. What a strange shape for an island, Kupo. Anyway, it's going to be located on the Forgotten Continent. We're going to land over here and just make our way towards this upper area over here. And we find the treasure chest. And we get 1 ribbon, 1 rebirth ring, 13 amethysts, and 1 arc card. Alright, so with that, we have found all 24 Chocographs in the game. And with that, that is probably going to end the first part of the 3-part Chocobo video. So, thank you guys for watching this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. Sorry that we're not really doing the story right now. I just felt like I wanted to take a little break to actually get more prepared, even though I'm prepared as I should be for this upcoming fight. So, yeah, this is just what I want to do for now, so thank you guys for sticking with it and watching, and in the next video we're going to go ahead and do the second part for the Chocobo Side Quests in this game. So as always, let me know your days going down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next one, so take care everyone.